Hey YouTube, what's going on? This your girl Just One Key, and today I'm gonna try something a little different. I brought along my friend Justin.
Hello YouTube.
Justin, this is your first appearance on YouTube.
I know, a little nervous, but we're gonna see how it goes.
So yeah, we're trying something that we're gonna call ESHA. Yeah, so this is gonna be our time where we're gonna talk about current events, politics, pop culture,
our lives,
all that. So we
everything
just gonna
pretty much
jam pack it in one session and see how it goes.
So please be generous because this is something that we've been talking about for quite a while.
Justin, how long we been talking about doing our ESHA hour?
Girl, like it was first to start out as the ESHA hour, and then it became that so ESHA, but it sounded too much like that. So Raven, we don't own anything by Disney. We don't own Raven Simone. We have to put that in so nobody sues us. Yes.
You see why I wanted to bring this character to YouTube? He needs to be seen. He needs to be known. He needs to be out there. So we gonna do our ESHA.
So this is my fabulous co-host. So this is something we've been talking about forever. And it's just something that we've been just wanting to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we just been sitting around, shooting the shit, having a little liquid courage, so we decided to go ahead and wing it.
And do it, yeah.
So what should our first topic be?
I don't know. I mean, you checked out the Queen on RuPaul's Drag Race.
I will say I'm starting to like this season. The first 7 that I've seen so far. I will say that these... First of all, if you have not watched RuPaul's Drag Race, I highly recommend it.
Get into it.
It's an awesome show. Gay guys, girls, even straight guys. I mean, I know it's probably not your cup of tea, but if you like looking at gay stereotypes, you will see it here because they do everything from the snapping the fingers to the talking with the hands like I'm doing.
Well, I told you, my favorite character is
Bianca
Del Rio.
Yes, we do support our Bianca Del Rio.
It's cute. If you stop doing drag, you can definitely be my husband. We can do the damn thing and get married. Bianca, call me.
For those who don't know, Bianca Del Rio is from New Orleans, just like us. And so, all people from New Orleans, please watch Drag Race every week and support her. Because Bianca is hysterical.
She's future baby daddy.
She's come such a long way from New Orleans. She has her own club up in New York that she performs at. She comes and MCs the crew of Arminius' ball every year during Mardi Gras. And she and Blanche Debris put on such a great show. So please support her because she is hysterical. But now that we've got the local stuff out the way.
Okay, let's talk about Justin Bieber. I know you didn't see
God, I hate Justin Bieber.
Well, I like his perfume and I like the way he looks and I think that he has some
I don't care for him at all.
I think he has some nice cakes.
Well, I still have yet to see the cake, so that's yet to be determined.
Well, maybe we should Google that and look at that online. See his cake.
We may have to. But I will say, as far as I'm concerned, I really don't like Justin Bieber. Mainly just because of the fact that...
he stole your name?
Well, that too. Well, the biggest thing is that at almost every job that I've worked at, when I've introduced myself, people have been like, oh, Justin, like Justin Bieber. And I'm like, no. I'm like, first of all, I was born in 1988. I'm 25 years old, so I was here before he was. And I will probably be here after he leaves, depending on what the fuck he's going to be doing with his life. But I also used to... I'm kind of ashamed to admit this. I used to have my hair like his with the long
Bieber
and flipped to the side.
Yes.
I had my hair like that before he came out on the scene. And people used to say, oh, you have the Justin Bieber haircut. No, you're full of shit. I had this haircut before he came out on the scene. So
I just think he's cute to look at. I think he's cute to look at.
He is cute to look at. He's probably good to fuck. But as far as musically, I wouldn't even consider him an artist. I mean, like, he's just a younger white clone of Usher. So, in my opinion. But,
well, he's cute, so...
He is
He
cute.
gets a pass for that. Well, did you hear that Drake and Rihanna are actually dating for real, for real?
Really?
They're giving it a real go. They spent some time together recently and moseyed up into a club and was here and there and everywhere, and they said that they're trying to give it an actual go. So,
which, let me just say, Rihanna, mad props to you, girl, and to all Rihanna fans, because I love that bitch, and I mean bitch in a good way. I love her, like, with a passion. Everything from how just raw and out there she is with her sexuality, to when she's smoking pot and people take a picture of it and like, you're smoking pot, and she just says, I'm not here to be a fucking role model. I'm gonna do my thing.
I agree.
And I love her, and I
Wendy
respect her
Williams
for that.
always says,
how you doing?
well, yeah, she does that too. But she says that stars and celebrities don't sign up to be role models, and Rihanna did say that.
And it's true.
It's up to the parents to raise the kids.
So
these people don't want to be a role model. I mean, I hope you're not looking up to this person to be like them, because what they are doing might not be your path. You know, they're good for entertainment, but not to be a role model.
So message to all you kids out there.
Yeah.
If your parents don't want you watching, that's on them. And as far as these celebrities go, yeah, they're cool, and we love to follow them,
Absolutely.
and we get such sadistic pleasure out of their lives, but
they're not your role model.
exactly. Be you. Be yourself.
And listen to your parents. Let them be your role models, and let them try to guide your life.
To an extent.
Well, yeah.
If they trying to make you be something you're not, because trust me, they had me in Christian counseling trying to cure homosexuality, and we can clearly see that didn't work. So, I'm saying, take everything with a grain of salt.
That makes sense. That makes absolute sense to what he's saying. But we're saying stars aren't role models. Celebrities aren't your role models. I mean, it's nice to like what they do, but they're not your role models.
And fantasize about them, which
I mean,
we all do.
I'm good with that.
Which my latest fantasizing is Brixton, which if y'all have not heard the band, look them up on YouTube.
He
Brixton.
would go all the way to England. Where is he?
They're from England.
England. He would go to England to look for some cock.
So, well, actually, they're here in America.
Oh, they're here now?
Yes, they are here in America.
Okay, well, I'm going to look for them too.
They have their hit single called Me and My Broken Heart, which is really, really good. It's an awesome song, but I highly recommend their music video, Make Out, which...
You getting paid to promote Brixton?
No, but I'm just saying, I'm just telling you, for all those people out there who are real like us, and who look at like the Miley Cyrus music video and the Katy Perry like jungle screaming at a tiger shit, and we're just looking like, what the fuck? They make fun of it, and they do it so well. I'm just telling you, like, they're like my new favorite band. And I just recommend them. So go ahead and give your mad props to them and go look them up on YouTube.
Okay, well, spell it for them since you want them to go look at it so bad.
So make out how... Oh, Rixton.
Rixton,
Rixton.
Okay,
so,
y'all check out Rixton. I just watched like 2-3 videos from them earlier, and they were nice. I mean, they can sing. And one's real snackly, and y'all know I like Smith snackly snack.
Have we explained snackly?
No, I've never explained.
Let us explain snackly.
Snackly.
So first we have at the top of the list, we have snackly.
Snackly, someone who's, you're coup de grace, someone that meets all criteria.
When you have that hunger for sex, they satisfy.
Oh yeah,
that way. That's snackly.
That's a snackly snack.
And then there's the intermediate, which is what we like to call a sprepper. Now we have stolen that from RuPaul's Drag Race. Again, we don't own it. But
props to Carmen Carrera.
Yeah, props to Carmen Carrera. So, but a sprepper is like in between a snackly and what's the lowest of the low, which we're going to say in a second. So, sprepper is like they're still attractive, but they're not your first choice. Okay. They don't completely satisfy you, but they, they kind of fill you up a little bit.
Right. They give you what you need because the snack isn't fully available. So then late at night when you're at the club or you're at the bowling alley or you're somewhere and all the hottest snacks have gone home and there's guys left over and they're not your first choice, but there's something to do because
scraps. And that's the third tier is scraps. Which, as much as Kiva tried fighting this term when we first came up with it,
I did not want to call something that I was going to have a scrap.
But it is when you think about it, because it's not your first choice. It's not the hottest thing at the bar. It doesn't fully satisfy you, but it's decent enough to take home and fuck. It's scraps.
The leftovers. So
it's scraps.
It's scraps. So I had to just go with it. I couldn't fight it anymore. My other friend agreed it was scraps.
So, but we all hope that everybody gets snacks because we all want snacks.
Right. So there's snacks, spreppers, Scraps. Yeah.
So, which thank God I haven't had scraps in a while, because
I haven't had a snack in a while.
well, neither have I. And for all our gay viewers out there, which we hope that you will subscribe, please click the subscribe
Please
bar.
like and subscribe. Yes.
So we all know how it is on Grindr and Scruff and all those hookup sites, Hornet, whatever you want, Adam for Adam. When we sitting there messaging a guy and we're like, "Oh, I think you're hot." "Oh yeah, you too. Let's trade pics." You trade the pics, you clock each other's tea, you find out what each other wants, and then they're like, "Okay, I'm on my way." 45 minutes later, the bitch still ain't shown up.
I don't think he coming, Judge.
Of course he ain't coming.
Literally.
Or he's coming, but he just ain't coming with you.
And you're not right, and you're not coming with
So,
him.
and then they're like, "Oh yeah, I got caught up with such and such." And we all know that. We've all been there. For some of you that haven't been there, props to you. For the gorgeous guys that never get stood up, good for you. But let me just tell you, do not stand up, people, because it does piss us off.
That's the dirt. That's dirty. Don't make plans with somebody that you met online, Craigslist, or Badu.
Oh, don't get me started on Craigslist. Even though I did have a hot, well, I can't say the age. I'm gonna incriminate myself. But let's just put it that way. But it was fun.
Don't stand up, people. If y'all say y'all coming, follow through with it, or at least have common courtesy to say, "Oh, well, something happened and I can't come."
Or at least be waiting in the back alley to pull your pants down when I show up. Which that is actually taken from a true life event.
Oh my gosh, you dirty.
I know, but I did tell you about that.
Dirty.
It was,
wait. Our moms might be watching.
That's
we can't
true.
get too graphic, Judge.
I ain't gonna
You
go
never
too
know, because
graphic.
you might tell your mom about this, and she might go and
Yeah.
watch it, and my mom might be. So we don't want to get too
Too
in depth.
graphic. So forgive me, mother, but let me just say, now that I don't live with you, and I love you, and I mean no disrespect, but the fact that I sleep around has nothing to do that I do not have respect for myself. Because I have self-respect. I respect myself enough to fuck the guy. And not, sorry, to sleep with him. And not charge for it. Because I don't sell my body. I don't view my body as an object. I view it as a means for getting me and other people off.
Okay, I understand.
So it has nothing to do with lack of self-respect.
Okay, so yeah, we've established that he has self-respect. So we're good
Both
with
states
that.
of the week.
We're good with that. So Justin, you know, you're in college, you're in school and stuff, and
Oh, don't remind me.
well, I mean, promote school. Tell them that school is awesome, and school is, you know, I'm not in school, I work, so I don't
School
do
is awesome. School is good. It is a better way to educate yourself and better yourself in Europe and in Japan, where the school system actually works. Whereas here in America, you pay a crap load of money to take a whole bunch of classes that you don't need, and then to finally specialize if you get into grad school, and then you wind up making some kind of like mediocre job, and you just have to kind of raise up the ranks from there.
See, that's why I say school isn't for everybody. I didn't do school after I graduated.
And it's really not. You have to really, really want to do it, and
I didn't want to waste my time or money.
so
I didn't want to do that.
And honestly, in Europe, it's so much cheaper, and I totally support their education system. Even though I do go to UNO proud, I do love UNO.
Hey, UNO.
So let's support our local school. Well, they do have glory holes on campus.
Really?
Yes, I've seen like 3 of them.
Have you ever? No, we don't.
No, but I have had friends that have. And you remember Carlos, or what we call her, Carlotta?
Carlos.
What was the name that we came up with for her?
Carlos, which Carlos?
So
What about Carlos? No, we're not going to talk about
But,
Carlos
I mean-
on camera. Shout out to
Sorry.
Carlos. Hi.
We love you, Carlos.
We do,
but,
we do.
But we're just saying that he gave me the tea on it because I didn't know that the glory holes existed until he gave me the heads up. Because he's been going to UNO a lot longer than I have. So, and he warned me about it. So, and I'm not saying that he ever did anything.
Okay.
I'm not saying that he ever did anything. I'm just
All right.
telling you that he gave me the heads up because I had no idea they were on campus. And sure enough, like literally right after he told me, like I guess some part in the back of my mind, I started looking for him. And sure enough, I found like 3 of them. So I'm not going to tell you where because I can incriminate myself and I have to plead the fifth on that. But I will say they are on campus, and I do hear that stuff goes on in the gym, in the locker room, in the showers.
Okay, you guys, moving right along. You are dirty.
I know. I'm a Scorpio. I talk about sex all the time.
Moving right. Well, I'm a Pisces. So what do you have to say about my sign?
They're easy.
I am not easy. I don't come across as being easy.
I'm joking. I'm fucking with
Oh
you.
my gosh.
Most astrologers say that about Pisces, and I do love Pisces. So all Pisces that are watching, I love you. Any cute gay Pisces out there, hit me up. But I will say, according to what most astrologers say, they're very easy because they're very trusting.
Easygoing.
They're easygoing and they're very emotional and loving and caring. And you get a couple drinks in them, and they will tell you their whole life story and all their dirty secrets, and you may wind up getting lucky. So, and I do love that about them because they're honest and they're genuine. And the thing about Pisces is that they're the sign of self-actualization or self-destruction. Self-actualization is pretty much, it's like the epitome of human existence, where you always stop to smell the roses, you see beauty and wonder in every sunrise and sunset, you never stop learning, every day is a new experience to evolve and grow. Or you do the opposite, which is self-destruction, which is pretty self-explanatory, when you just, spiral downwards. And that's what Pisces represents. So and it's all based on the Pisces choice. So, and most Pisces don't know how to tap into that power that they have. That's why they're the last sign of the zodiac.
Well, what about the power of 3?
Well, that's charm.
I know.
There is no sign that has a triplicity that I know of.
Okay, well, I'm just saying,
So,
talk about the power and stuff. Charm came to mind.
Well, and I do love charm.
I do love charm,
props
too.
to charm.
Hey, Phoebe, Piper, and Prue, and
Paige.
Okay, yeah. Hey.
Rose McGowan, which, for those of you who don't know, Rose McGowan started off in this lovely little movie, which is a personal favorite of mine, called Jawbreaker, which is so awesome. It is like, the original Mean Girls was technically Heathers, and then Jawbreaker was like a more modern version of that, and then we have Mean Girls, which is also props to Rachel McAdams. I love you, girl. No one else could play Regina like you.
This kid here, he knows all the movies.
I can quote Mean Girls. It's sad. I love Mean Girls with a passion. You'll probably hear me quoting it several times throughout these webisodes. So, and I will just tell you, go on Rachel McAdams, because no one else could be Regina. And actually, that's why Lindsay Lohan's not my favorite. She's my least favorite character in the movie.
Well, she's the star of the movie.
Yeah, but she's
How
dull.
dare you go against Lindsay, the star of Mean Girls? I like Lindsay. She's
Okay, let me tell you, for being the star of the movie, everybody else overshadows her. I mean, from Janice to Regina George to Damien, and of course Amanda Seyfried.
Well, I like her
Karen
also.
Smith.
I love her.
Oh, I love her.
I love her.
I love her so much. I loved her in Mamma Mia. I loved her in Mean Girl. Little Red Riding Hood, when you with that snaggly ass man.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I would have kissed him too. I would have. I don't care if he would have been a werewolf either. I still would have had my way with him. So I support you for that.
Yeah, because you're a slut.
I know. Sorry for the cut, people. There's probably going to be several in the video that you've probably already seen because we're wrapping it up. We will get into my crazy car accident next time.
Accident?
Yes.
How many cars have you had? I'm on my second car, people. How many cars have you had, Justin? This one here is like so privileged. 4 cars.
Like I said, we'll talk about that next time. So I give you something to come back to.
Okay,
we can talk about my tragic history with motor vehicles.
Okay, yeah.
So, as well as what's going on in the world as far as pop culture, which we really didn't talk too much about, but I'm gonna have to go and research.
Okay, so, yeah, as will I. But thanks you guys for tuning in, and
please subscribe. We're gonna try to do this as often as we can.
We will try. We most definitely will. If we get positive feedback, we're definitely going to try to come at you.
And definitely because you want to find out what ESHA actually means.
Well, ESHA is... What is ESHA? What does ESHA...
It's our way of life. It's like the air that we breathe.
Yeah, it's ESHA.
The way that we have sex.
Why
does
everything have to be sexual for you?
Because I'm a sex fiend. But, I mean, it's
our
like
sisterhood.
Yeah.
You know, that's what ESHA is, and we're missing, like, one of our ESHAs.
Well, that's because he's very, very camera shy.
Yeah.
So
low key and quiet and
dim lighting, a booth.
Right. He's real conservative. So it's just up to us to bold ESHA.
Took him 5 years to finally work up the courage to go to the bathhouse, but
you won't even get into that right now.
We're not getting into that right now. But thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Please like and subscribe.
Please,
and like I said, we will try to do this as often as we can.
Absolutely.
Especially the more feedback you give, and give us stuff to talk about.
Right. And
like our opinions on shit, because as you can probably already tell, I have no filter. So I will say whatever. So if you want an opinion on something, I will give it.
Yes, all you have to do is just send an email to justonekey@aol.com. That's JUS. I'll put it down here. I will put it down here.
If they can't spell just one key.
Well, it's JUS without the T. The number 1 in KEY, but it'll be down here.
Okay, we're not trying to just diss
No,
anybody's
not at all. So this is your girl, Just One Key.
And this is Justin. You can call me Jay, whatever. So, but, mwah.
And we'll see you again. And this was ESHA.
This was ESHA. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.